On Saturday, I visited the General Motors Lordstown plant near Youngstown to celebrate its 50th anniversary. For half a century, this plant has been an anchor of the Mahoning Valley. It supported good middle-class union jobs through good times and bad. 7 Ohioans, get this, 7 workers at that plant have been there for all 50 of those years. Albert Gifford, Moscow Dubose, John Brinko, Robert Polanski, Thomas Koppel, John Rosa, and Stephen Gosdick have helped build 21 different General Motors models since 1966, starting with the Chevy Impala. The car they make now is the Chevy Cruze. My wife and I are proud Chevy Cruze owners. I drove to the plant in one. I was proud to be at GM Lordstown in 2010 to see the very first Chevy Cruze roll off the assembly line. The first 3 Cruzes were painted red, white, and blue. They represented the determination of a community and a country. Think about the auto industry and the state of the economy back in 2010. They represent the determination of the country to bounce back and succeed in the face of long odds and national naysayers who wanted to write off this plant in that community. It's been a rough few years for that industry. Think about where we were less than a decade ago. Auto sales were down 40%. 1 million jobs were at risk of being lost, on top of the 8 million jobs we'd already lost as President Obama took office. We've heard right-wing politicians on the news calling the American auto industry dead, but what they really meant was they didn't believe it was worth saving. They wanted to bet against American companies and against American workers. But the workers at Lordstown and at plants like it across Ohio, in Toledo, in Defiance, in Cleveland, in Walton Hills, and Avon Lake, and across the country proved them wrong. Working together with President Obama, we invested in rescuing the American auto industry. Right now, because of the auto rescue, because of workers in Lordstown, in Parma, in Cleveland, and across the Midwest, the American auto industry is roaring back to life. GM posted 5% gains in sales last year. Let's be clear, Ohio and much of the Midwest would be close to a depression if the doubters and the naysayers had their way. We refuse to let the auto industry collapse, and history has proven it was the right thing to do. The people of Northeast Ohio know how important it was. So do people across the whole state, so do people across that region. Because the cars made in Lordstown epitomize how central the auto industry is to Ohio's economy. The Cruze, the Chevy Cruze, features components made at plants all across Ohio. The engine blocks are manufactured in Defiance. The transmissions are assembled in Toledo. The wheels for the Chevy Cruze Eco are made by Alcoa in Cleveland. Parts are stamped in Parma and also in Lordstown. Ever since the first Chevy Impala rolled off the lot in 1966, this valley, the Mahoning Valley, is dependent on Lordstown. This is the industry and the company on which the great American middle class was built. On Saturday, anyone could see how central this plant is to its community. GM estimates more than 10,000 people, young and old, families with their children, vintage car buffs, former workers, turned out to watch the parade, stroll through the car show, and tour the plant. The line to get into the plant stretched down the street and around the block. That's what this plant and this auto industry mean to the communities they serve. I know this community and this state will continue to depend on auto workers for another 50 years and beyond.